So in this video we're going to find displacement from velocity graphs, and there are actually two formulas that you need to know, and the first would be based on, let's say, shape or distance that it has been through, or shape that it has, let's say, built. First would be, let's say, 1 divided by 2 factor and multiplied by velocity and time. So that would be triangles, or let's say shaped like triangles, because it's just passing through this time, right? And it's just lifting the other one. Yeah, so that's why it's just, we should divide it by 2, and if the shape is, let's say, square, or like look like other shapes like square, we should just multiply velocity by time. That would be the right one. So yeah, I think it's not a casual formula, it's just, it makes you, let's say, easier to solve. It's just like, I think I found convenient, I guess. That's why I would advise you to use this formula for triangle shapes and this for a square. So let's read the question. Let's just read the question first. A rabbit is trying to cross the street. Its velocity as a function of time is given in the graph below. Where rightwards is positive is the positive velocity direction. What is the rabbit's displacement from 0 to 3? So they're asking for a displacement, and starts from there, goes to 1, 2, and 3, right? So as we said before, we should multiply velocity by time and divide it to 2, because it's just, we're lifting so much other space. That's why we should use this formula. So let me try. So that would be, if the velocity is 5 and the time is, let's say, we should firstly find positive ones and then negative ones, and we can divide and let's say multiply, add. Okay, time would be 2 because it's the only positive side, right? So that would be 5, 2, that would be 5, right? So we already know that we have a positive 5 and minus, and we should find those. 1 multiplied by minus 5 and divided by 2, that would be minus 2.5. So that would be the answer. 2.5 would be the answer. So yes, I think we're right. So the next question: what is the cat's displacement from 0.5 to 1.05? Pause the video and really think what you can do right there. So I think you can just create, let's say, a shape, as I said before, because we're not touching it. You can create a let's say shape, and do multiply 1, or let's say, yes, multiply by 1, and the velocity would be 2.05, right? So that would be 2.05, and also we should consider those, right? So that would be 2.05 1 multiplied by 0.5, because as we said before, we should divide it by 2. So if, let's say, if it's going to be 1, we should divide it by 2, and that would be 1.25. So the answer is 3.75. we're right. So the third question, what is peacock's displacement from? Okay, let me just read the question. A peacock is flying around and its velocity is a function of time. It's given in the graph below, where rightwards is the positive velocity direction. What is the peacock's displacement from 2 to 3, right? So they're asking from 2 to 3. So as you can see right there, we can also create, let's say, our own shape, and pause the video and try to solve by yourself. So I think, in my opinion, we can just divide it to two objects, and that would be square and triangle. And first we can find triangle with, let's say, velocities. It just would be velocity over time multiplied by time, and 1 multiplied by 2, that would be 2, right? And the other one would be this. Look, we can change the shape and we can find it from right there. So it would be velocity over time and divided by 2. So that would be 1 is time and 2 is velocity, so that would be 1. 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, that would be 3. So yeah, that would be 3. Okay, so the fourth question, what is the squirrel's displacement from 1 to 2? Okay, from 1 to 2, as we said before, 1 multiplied by 5 divided by 2, that would be 2.05. So I guess it's just getting easier, and you can try it yourself. I will, I guess, share the link below, and you can start from just, let's say, practicing those. So yeah, that's it.